Mhm. And don't worry, don't worry. It happens. Sometimes we forget the name. So it's science, not science. Say that science.
Science.
Science, right? Okay. So which subject do you like most?
Sir, English.
Oh wow. You mean you want to have good command over English, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, great. So, how much time do you invest to learn this language?
What, sir?
How much time do you invest to learn this language?
Sir, I
I
don't know.
know, I know. Okay, you didn't understand, right?
Sir.
Be calm, right? I'm talking about time. Like, suppose when I work, I learn English, I spend 4 5 hours to learn English. So, how much time do you invest to learn this language?
Sir, 2 or 3 hours.
Every day.
Yes, sir.
Good, good. So, what parts of English do you like most?
Sir, reading and understanding it, and creating stories by me in English.
Ah, good. So, you mean you think and you write, correct? Okay, so creating. So when we say R sound, R, it's not exactly R, it's R. So tongue, so suppose this is tongue goes little up. So when I
Ra.
say work, so it's not work, it's work. Say that, work.
Work.
Good, work.
Work.
Create,
Read.
create,
Create.
create. Yeah, you
Create
create a story,
stories.
a story, a story. It's funny, you know.
Yes.
Great, great. So, how do you create a story? How do you think about that?
There's a story which I had listened in childhood, or by me about myself. I like the writing part.
Great, I appreciate that because for writing you need to have a lot of varieties, a lot of vocabulary and structure. Because when we write something, we need to we never know how much thought and how much idea we have. So every idea that is dragging in our mind or our mind is overwhelming with that. So we need to write everything. For that, we need to have variety of vocabulary. You know, writing anything means, see, one is general writing that something came, it went, he came and she went, she did that, normal. And one is you have to give the sense, like when somebody reads, it means he is he's reading each and everything that you had written, that was in your mind, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So, do you face any challenge when it comes to vocab parts?
Yes.
Yes, yeah, because vocabulary is the power. But I think most of vocabulary you must have learned from your books also.
Yes, sir.
Great, great. And how is your school environment? The children or a student, they all speak in English or it's like English?
Sir, many students can't speak English, so they talk in Hindi only. But 1 to 2 students speak in English, and all the
Yeah.
teachers speak in English.
So basically, class goes in English, but students are not serious and they are just going in Hindi or yeah Hindi because you know sometimes they believe that you know speaking English means making mistake. So if they make mistake or because of that they don't open their mouth because you say the all teacher they are teaching in English, but still they are not speaking.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so How many students are in your class?
The total 27 students.
27. Okay. So if you wanna say 20 in American accent, I'm just telling you, you can put that in mind. We also say 20. 20.
20.
20. I'm saying like 90, 20, 21, 22, 23, because when you will be watching some news or some social media or some YouTube channel, or the people are from native America, so they don't say 20, 20, they say 21, 22, 23, like that. Let me show you something once. Can you see my screen now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so see, this is not grammar rule that I'm teaching you, or not dictionary rule that I'm teaching, because I have been teaching globally, so this is what I teach people, so that you should have some understanding. So suppose, what is this?
Internet.
Internet. So as per their language, I'm especially talking about American people, wherever you have a word, like it is a full word, and in that word, if n and t visible,
Yes, sir.
yeah, if there is n and simultaneously or just next after n the t is coming, in that case they don't say t sound, so they say internet.
Mm.
Similarly, what is this?
Interview.
Interview, but they will say interview.
Interview.
Interview, yeah. Similarly, now come to your point. There is N and T, right?
Yes, sir.
So I'm just removing this
20.
20. Yeah, so this is the speaking way, how they speak. It's not the grammar rule. If you find this in grammar, you will not get it. So it is only in the way how they speak. So when you are listening somebody, they are fluent, fast fluent. So they say, this is you, I wanted, but they will say, I
I.
wanted, I wanted. Yeah,
I.
yeah. So they will not say, hey, I wanted something. They say, I wanted something. That is correct. If I say, I wanted something, that is correct. But in the fast forward, if you are speaking fast, you have gained fluency. So we say wanted. Yeah,
Something.
I want to talk with you. I want to talk with you. So again, this is not grammar rules. This is not dictionary rules. This is the way of how they speak. Yeah. So I just explained you with different vocabulary because you will understand what do I mean. Okay. So can you share me some of your story? I mean, you have written a lot of, you tried your best about a story. I want you to narrate some of those. Yeah, don't shy away. Don't shy away. So, Akriti, can you hear some sound from my side? Some loudspeaker sound or something?
Yes, sir.
Let me close the door one sec. Still there is some sound? No. Okay, okay. Just go. I wanna listen your some story.
Okay, sir. Sir, it is like an intro. So, hello friends, myself Akriti Yadav. I am 12 years old now, and as a student, I am studying in class 7, section B. In many sections, there are students, and only 1 to 2 students are that much able to speak English. So, there are not that much competitors for me, and in this exam, I want to be at first position. As in sixth class, I don't got good marks, so
Wait,
I
wait,
will.
wait, wait. In sixth class, in
I
sixth
didn't.
class, yeah, I didn't. Yeah, you said don't. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't got good marks, so I'll try to do better from that time this time.
No, it is your intro. I wanna understand some story. Okay, so let's go. This intro, you are just reading and you are speaking. Don't read that because that is, I believe you have written that, so that must be in your mind, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so don't see the copy, just say that.
The intro.
Yeah, the same thing that you read now.
Hello, myself Akriti Yadav. As a student, I am studying in class 7 in section B, and there are 1 to 2 students which who can speak in English and talk in English, and all the teachers who teaches us speaks in English. And in class sixth, I didn't got good marks, so I will try
I
this time.
didn't, I didn't,
I didn't got good marks, so
I
I'll
didn't
try.
get, I didn't get. When you are using did, then verb first comes.
I didn't get good marks. So this time I'll try to come at the first position.
ओके ग्रेट सो आई थिंक इसमें थोड़ा सा मिर्ची मसाला लगा के और इसको इंटरेक्टिव किया जा सकता है isn't it right so great it was great effort because I know nobody is guiding you you are putting in all your effort for this so it's not easy but again if you have something in your mind or if you want to achieve something it means you have to go with more deep and nowadays I believe you have examination and it is mid of exam right so
Yes.
you have to study these all that subject also but again English is something that simultaneously you can improve like you are reading something you have some subject so whatever things we have or we are learning we can think that in English
Yes, sir.
and when it comes to a story or a storytelling, it is one of the great way that whatever you have and you think or you have went through, if you are able to note it down or put it in the copy. So how do you write? You write with pen or how do you do that? Do you use pen to write that story or do you record it?
Sir, I write it.
Good, you write it. So what the last story you wrote?
Sir, it was one from my book. First, I read it, and then from my mind, I write it without seeing the
Oh,
book.
oh, 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 two mistake. First I read it. No, first I read it.
I read it.
And not write it. There is write, wrote, written. Okay. So getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So get sorry write, wrote, written. So there are two kinds of verb. One is regular and one is irregular. So regular means we add ed in last when we go in past participle, but in irregular verb we don't add ed like read, write, go, see. They all are irregular verb. So here we don't add ed. Okay, great. So, would you like to narrate that? Would you like to recite that?
Not that much.
Pardon?
I don't remember that much.
I don't remember. Oh my God! If I read how do I say? If I read any article or any a story, it is always in my mind because a story is a story. But yes, the challenge comes that how much I am capable of to formatting to structuring that in English, right? So there is like sometimes we have general talking capacity that what we know. Hey, I went to school. I talked with a colleague. I had lunch. I had dinner. I came back home. Then I talked with my sister. Then I cook food. These all are simple and general English. But if I want to write something, there include a lot of structure, a lot of idea, a lot of thought. There we need a lot of structure also, right? So in that time we get stuck, and as well as writing. That's good. In a spoken, you need to. So do you get chance to listen some YouTube channel or somebody is speaking? You are listening. Do you have that habit or not?
Sir, I listen some people talking, but I don't see on YouTube or else.
That's fine. Even I don't prefer, even I don't, because I have been teaching globally, they all are working professionals. So I don't ask them to watch TV or to watch YouTube, but I recommended them or I recommend them to listen. There are many podcasts. Have you heard the podcast name? No.
Mm.
Do you know about the radio? It is not existing nowadays, but if we go around 10 years ago, 20 years ago, at that time in village, we used to have radio. So you must have seen radio.
Yes, sir.
So that was the main way or method to listen news or something. But nowadays we have television, even in the village, now we have internet, everybody using phone. But that radio is converted in podcast. So podcast means you have to click on, means you have to download a simple app, and there are many series. Open the channel, click there, and it's like audio, just audio. Even it doesn't consume a lot of internet.
Yes, sir.
ओके सो आकृति जो मैं आपसे बात कर रहा हूँ इसमें कुछ ऐसा हुआ कुछ टाइम के जो आप नहीं समझ पा रहे हो कि सारा क्लियर समझ रहे हो.
Sir, I can understand clearly.
Great, great. It was my responsibility to ask because many times it may be that people, what I'm saying, they are not understanding and they are not getting some point. But again, हमने क्लास रखी है, आपसे बात हुई है काफ़ी बार पहले भी. So I think you are familiar with me. So you don't have hesitation, right, when you are talking with me. Okay, that is the good thing that you take initiative and you took initiative, and today at least you are at the level where you are trying to speak. कभी कभी मन करता है आपको कि थोड़ा सा और एक्सेंट सही कर लें, थोड़ा सा और तरीके से सही कर लें बोलने का, बिकॉज
Yes.
उस एरिया में तो ठीक है, जहाँ नहीं बोल रहे हैं उसमें हम बोल रहे हैं, दैट इज ग्रेट, वी फील गुड, आई एम स्पीकिंग. बट व्हाट, अस्यूम दैट सारे बोल रहे हैं इंग्लिश, तो मेरे में ऐसा क्या क्वालिटी है जो मैं इम्प्रूव कर सकता हूँ उसको. एंड देन कम्स टू द pronunciation part, right? Because you want to say something.
Yes, sir. I want to improve.
Everybody wants. Okay, so after this exam, so it is, I think, quarterly or half yearly exam.
Sir, half yearly.
Yeah, Ashish is also doing that, I think. I think one exam is finished. Okay, so it is half yearly. Great. So in the math, the science, in the subject, it's okay, right?
Yes, sir.
So after coming from a school, how much time do you give for study?
Sir, after coming, sir, at the evening time, I give 2 or 2.5 hours.
Wait. In the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, at night, not at the evening. Okay? In the evening, in the morning, in the afternoon, and at night.
At night.
Great. So we don't say at the evening. Yeah. If you want to say in the evening at 6 o'clock, in the evening at 5 o'clock, when you are giving some specific time, at that time it is better to say at the. Sorry, at the. But for the evening, you have to add in the evening, in the morning, in the afternoon.
Okay, sir.
Got it? Okay. So. Which I want to understand that, like you are writing some story, you are practicing your own, but what about your grammar? Like, how do you learn that grammar?
Sir, I had learned basic grammar.
Yeah, because basic will not help when we have to expand the idea there. Basic is okay, but the structure you need to have all the structure.
Sir, I know structures of past, present, future, and how to make sentences, uske rules.
Good, good, good. So let's go. I'm going in Hindi, right?
Yes.
Try to translate that in English. Okay,
Okay.
ready? आज मैं सुबह लेट से उठा.
I woke up late in the morning
Today,
today.
right? आकाश में बादल छाए हुए थे.
There were clouds in the sky.
अरे तो दिन हो गया. मुझे तो जल्दी उठना चाहिए था.
Sir, pardon.
यह तो दिन हो गया. मतलब सन हो गया, दिन हो गया ना. यह तो दिन हो गया. लाइक यह तो अभी तो 7 बज गया. मुझे तो जल्दी उठना चाहिए था.
It is 7 o'clock. I had to be wake
ना, मुझे
earlier.
तो जल्दी उठना चाहिए था.
I must get up earlier.
मस्ट का यूज क्यों करते हैं?
सर, मुझे जल्दी उठना चाहिए था तो मस्त.
मस्ट का यूज होता है. एक तो शुड होता है जनरल. शुड इज जनरल. लाइक आई शुड ड्रिंक टी, आई शुड नॉट ड्रिंक टी, आई शुड नॉट स्मोक. बट जब इसमें कुछ इम्पेरेटिव काइंड की चीज लग जाती है, अर्जेंसी आ जाती है, देन वी यूज मस्ट. आपको अवश्य जाना चाहिए, इस सेंस में आ जाता है. गेटिंग माय
Yes.
पॉइंट? उसको अर्जेंट बनाने के लिए. लेकिन मैंने कुछ और कहा वहां पे. मैंने कहा मुझे जल्दी उठना चाहिए था, राइट? मेरा दोस्त आज आने वाला था मुझसे मिलने.
My friend has to come to meet me.
आप कह रहे हो कि मेरे दोस्त को आना पड़ता है मुझसे मिलने. मजबूर कर दिया उसको आपने. दैट इज कंपल्सिव ग्रामर, राइट? दैट इज कंपल्सिव. सो आप बोल रहे मेरे दोस्त को आना पड़ता है. वो सो रहा होगा, इसलिए नहीं आ पाया.
He must be sleeping. That's why he didn't came.
He didn't.
He didn't come.
So when we use don't, doesn't, did not, we put the verb first,
Yes.
right? वह स्कूल पहुंच गया होगा.
He must have reached the school.
Yes. क्या टीचर लेसन 3 पढ़ा रहे थे?
Do the teacher was teaching lesson 3?
क्या टीचर लेसन 3 पढ़ा रहे थे?
सर डज लगेगा।
पढ़ा रहे थे, पास चले गए हम, डज क्यों लगेगा? डज एंड डू बी यूज फॉर प्रेजेंट जनरल सेंस. आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट पास्ट.
Was the teacher was teaching lesson 3?
दो बार वाज क्यों?
Was the teacher teaching?
Yeah, was the teacher teaching lesson 3? आप लोगों ने क्या क्या लिखा?
What you all have written?
आपने बोला कि आप लोगों ने क्या लिखा है. मैंने बोला कि आप लोगों ने क्या लिखा. Okay, don't worry, don't worry. I was just trying to understand the way you have prepared. Oh my God, Google started typing something. Sometime, I don't know, it works. Yeah, so this happens. A lot of improvement we need to have whenever we are elaborating something, or a lot of things we have in our mind. We want to express, we want to share. At that time, we need to have a lot of structure. And sometime, even if we have, we forgot. When time comes, we forget that. It doesn't click
Yeah.
in our mind. Yes. So that comes by practicing only. So how much we practice every day, what we learn every day, even after learning, we need to write it, we need to listen, we need to practice, because once you are rushing for the structure, we need to have vocabulary also, right? And once we have vocabulary, we need to understand the pronunciation also, because speaking English is not tough if somebody is caring, somebody is putting his effort. So you can understand, but when it comes to pronunciation part, at that time we fail to understand that, oh my God, he is speaking well. So why can't I speak? And when it comes to, so how old are you now?
Sir, 12 years old.
Well, you have a lot of time. If you put in all your effort, if you push yourself a little ahead, so you can propel to the level, to pronunciation, phonetic. Only your pronunciation and phonetic will keeps you ahead than other people. Otherwise, everybody try to speak, but the problem they face is how to pronounce. That's it. But yes, first of all, basic that you have already, then a structure, every structure, whatever you have, whatever you can assume in your mind, at least you should be able to narrate that in English.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is how, yeah, go
Sir, I
ahead.
know the meanings of the some words which I want to say.
Yeah, so it is matter of one time. Once you wanna say something, you write it, you wrote it, and later on you have that in your mind. But again, if whatever list you have made, you need to see once every day, either in the morning or in evening, because it escapes. If you don't remember, it goes. And to develop this, it takes a lot of effort. A lot of vocabularies are there, so it takes a lot of effort that remember. General vocab, everybody knows. In India, most of things are all in English, so we know already. But when it comes to something that is like, it's not advanced, I don't want to say advanced. What I want to say is that even the idea or mindset we have, we should be able to narrate that shit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's not rocket science, but it's matter that how passionate you are. Right? If you have curiosity, if you have encouragement, you can muster all of your energy
Yes.
to take your level to the next point. Okay, so I think you are preparing for examination, right?
Yes, sir.
And so, what exam do you have tomorrow?
Sir, science.
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 Okay. And one more thing, you have a mobile phone, right?
What, sir?
Okay, sorry. So हम कहते हैं mobile, but in the right pronunciation they say mobile, right? So they say mobile, we say mobile. Anyway, so you have mobile phone. So whenever you are writing vocabulary, right? So that vocabs don't write only. Don't go for Google. Go for some standard dictionary. Basically, I follow Cambridge Dictionary. So in the Cambridge Dictionary, we have option. You don't need to download anything. Just it's like browse based. So you just type over there, and below we'll find two more: British, American. Click on American. It will give you sound how to pronounce.
Okay,
Right.
sir.
So don't worry. Let's finish your exam. Next time when I'll connect, I'll teach you how to see dictionary with correct pronunciation.
Okay, sir.
Right, and it's a great job that at least see if you have desire to get something, you will get it. If you don't, people are just just squandering the time and they think it's not like they don't think. When somebody speaks, they think to speak, but when it comes to learning, they are not able to sacrifice or give time.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's great. It was nice interaction after a long time. And let's see, I have planned again to go with some children, and somebody requested me. So I will be having one class so that you will be over there for that classes. Right, and I'm sure you are super excited for English, so you will get that. Or if somebody in your group, if they want, they are serious about this, you can ask them.
Okay, sir.
Right, because everything is okay. You are good in math, you are good in science, you are good in everything. But if you are not opening your mouth in English, I don't know. People think that you are not educated. You're not educated, so for that we must learn, and we will not learn English जनरल तरीके से बोलने के लिए हम सीखेंगे थोड़ा सा बोले तो लगे है ना कि हाँ वी आर स्पीकिंग सो यू मस्ट बी नोटिसिंग समथिंग कि आपके जो टीचर बात कर रहे हैं या कोई तो जो मैं बात कर रहा हूँ थोड़ा सा आपको डिफरेंस नजर आ रहा होगा आपको राइट कि हाँ कुछ ना कुछ आपने क्या नोटिस किया अगर मैं आपसे बोला इंग्लिश में और टीचर बोलते हैं या जनरल जिनको सुनते हैं तो क्या डिफरेंस लगा आपको थोड़े समझ में या नहीं लगा आपको
सर आपका वे ऑफ टॉकिंग थोड़ा अच्छा है।
अच्छा अच्छा इसलिए है क्योंकि हमने प्रोनाउंसिएशन पे ध्यान दिया राइट हमने एक्सेंट को कोशिश किया है कैप्चर करने का क्योंकि मैं पढ़ाता हूँ सारे वर्किंग प्रोफेशनल को जो मैनेजर हैं सीनियर मैनेजर हैं और टीम लीड हैं और जनरली जो दूसरे कंट्री में हैं तो उनको जनरल इंग्लिश सिखाऊंगा तो हमसे नहीं पढ़ेंगे है ना तो सारे को स्टैंडर्ड इंग्लिश चाहिए बट मैंने ये सोचा है कि उनके साथ एक दो टीनेजर लोग का भी क्लास चलाऊं उनको भी थोड़ा मोटिवेट करूं और पब्लिक स्पीकिंग के लिए तैयार करूं
Yes.
mistake is good without making mistake nobody can speak nobody can attend or improve so mistaking is good that is good but every day थोड़ा सा improve करना है और अगर हम कहीं बात करें तो अगला को लगे कि हाँ यार कुछ सीखा है
Yes, sir.
ओके तो आज तो आपने कुछ नहीं सीखा कुछ सीखा क्या आज आपने इट वाज जस्ट इंट्रो राइट
Yes, sir.
ओके ठीक है सो ग्रेट प्रिपेयर फॉर योर exam and so this class we will continue I'll tell you we will have some more student so that इसको नेक्स्ट लेवल पे आप ले जा सकते हो है ना पूरा रिवाइज करेंगे सारा कुछ बिकॉज स्टिल आई कैन नोटिस कि आपने मेहनत किया है और लास्ट टाइम हमने पढ़ा था उससे थोड़ा हेल्प मिला है आपको एंड उसको और आगे हम कैसे ले जाएंगे इफेक्टिव तरीके से ठीक है। अगर आपके क्लास में कोई ऐसे स्टूडेंट है जो रियली देखो चाहते तो सब है, लेकिन नालायकों को नहीं, जो सीरियस होते हैं इंग्लिश को लेकर, उनको आप बोल सकते हो। बिकॉज वेन यू स्पीक लोग पूछते ही होंगे कि आप कैसे बोलते हो, क्या करते हो। यू कैन रिकमेंड देम सो दैट वी हैव गुड पीपल जिनको चाह तो सीखने का, बोलो जीरो लेवल पे है, इट डज नॉट मैटर, है ना, नहीं बोलने आता, इट डज नॉट मैटर, आई विल मेक देम हैपी, उनको बुलवा दूंगा, बट सीखने की चाहत होना चाहिए लोगों को। ठीक है ना।
Okay.
चलो ग्रेट, थैंक यू, बाय।
Nice.